So here we are, Season 2 changes have just been announced. We've just gone through patch notes in the video that I just made, which I will link in the description, and make sure you check it out if you haven't already seen the patch notes, because this tier list is going to be based on that. This is a Season 2 predicted tier list, so this is what I think characters are going to be set at tier-wise after the changes, and we'll see how many I get right, I guess. So we'll start off with the new ones. Ultron, we don't know because we don't know his kit. I'm going to put him at F. Emma Frost, I think she's going to be very, very good. I think she's going to be very strong. Her ultimate is giving Doctor Strange Magneto levels of impact. So I think she's going to be S tier. I know it's easy to say that about new characters, but I do genuinely think she's going to be S tier. Human Torch, he got a few buffs. I still don't think it's going to make him very viable at all, so I'm going to put him in probably D. The Thing, nothing's changed with the Thing, I don't think. Did something change? Oh, he's got less DR, less damage reduction. But right now I put him at A. He's a pretty strong tank, he has a lot of damage. Yeah, not really much more to say about him. Invisible Woman, S. She is the best strategist in my eyes. Her team-ups are very good. Yeah, I think she's great. She heals a lot. She does a lot of damage. She has a lot of game impact. She is queen. Love her. Moving on. Mr. Fantastic got a lot of buffs in the patch notes. I'm not too sure how they're going to play out, but I'd probably say he's going to be a B. Because realistically, the only thing that he was falling down on in my eyes was the ultimate. He died way too fast in his ultimate, and now that's been helped. So I'm going to put him at B. And we'll see how that plays out. Wolverine, he's losing a lot of rage. However, Wolverine is only really used to just kind of kidnap the tank and pick him off. So I don't think it's going to affect him too much because that core gameplay is still there. So I am going to put him in B, probably ahead of Mr. Fantastic. But I don't think he's going to be as OP as before, but he's still a pretty good pick, especially if you just want to use him to take a tank out of position. Bucky, I think he's going to be quite hard nerfed actually now that he doesn't have the rocket team up. And his hook cooldown is going up and he's losing a bit of damage on his ultimate, if I remember correctly. So before he was S tier, like completely. I think now he'll just be strong, so I'm putting him in A. Venom, I think Venom's really, really strong. I know some people thought he was bad. I think he's really strong, so honestly I'm putting him in A. I think he does a lot of damage, so you can get to the backline really easily. His ultimate is pretty good for deleting people. I think he's great. And the team up with Spider-Man now is really, really helpful for both of them. Thor. So Thor got a little bit more survivability. I think Thor's going to be a bit of a force to be reckoned with coming up. I'm going to put him in A as well. Storm's losing her team up. She still has a team up with Human Torch, but she's losing her Thor Captain America one, and apart from that, she hasn't been touched. I'm not entirely sure where to put Storm. I feel like I want to put her in B, probably just behind Wolverine. She's just kind of like a stalemate. She's not like too OP and she's not too crappy. I don't see her played as much anymore. She's alright. She's okay. I think she'll be alright. Star-Lord, pretty much the same situation that he was at before, so I'd say A. Squirrel Girl. Now, Squirrel Girl has found her place in the meta, and people seem to be able to play her a lot better than they could before. So I'm actually going to put Squirrel Girl in B. Because in the right situation, on the right maps, in the right choke points, she is really good. Spider-Man, so it's kind of hard to rank Spider-Man because I think he's a very good character if you're a good player at him. Like, the better you are, the more amazing you can become. His skill ceiling is very high. So it's kind of hard to rank him because it depends how good you are. But if we're talking about high elo here, I'd probably say Spider-Man only if you have the team up. Only if you have the team up. I'm gonna go A. I'm gonna go A. Reason being is because I'm a strategist and he is incredibly hard to counterplay with the team up because it literally makes him immune, so he'll just kill you. Like, the combo is so easy. Well, actually, I'm going to take that away because I'll get shouted at in the comments. The combo isn't easy. It feels easy when you're playing against him. Yeah, I think he's A. I think he's great. Scarlet Witch, she got a lot of buffs, and I think she'll become meta. I think she'll become very strong. Maybe not like pick or ban, but she's going to be a very strong pick in the meta for sure. So I think she's going to be better than Wolverine and all these characters. I'd probably say A, but like the bottom tier of A. Rocket Raccoon, so he's going to have a lot more skill on him now. And I really have to see how these changes play out, because I don't know how many players are actually going to be able to hit the direct hits, because Rocket Raccoons is just used to spamming everywhere. But if you're a good player, I think these are really good changes for Rocket, so honestly I'm going to put him in S. Punisher's just strong. He's not super OP. I think A tier for Punisher is completely fine. I think he's going to be less than Scarlet Witch though, so we'll go there for him. Psylocke's interesting. I sometimes see her dominating games, and sometimes I see her not able to get a single kill. That's a really interesting one. I think I'll go for bottom of A tier probably. Penny Parker, she got some really good buffs. She can now crit. I'm going to say Penny Parker's going to be like sandwiched somewhere in here, because she's very anti-dive. As long as she doesn't die fast, which is her only drawback, she gets 100 more health now. I think this will be pretty good. And she can crit, so it's going to make her a lot more formidable to go against. Is she going to be better than Thor? Probably not. So I'll put her there. That's probably an optimistic placement, but we'll see how she does. Namor, see, I can't really put Namor in this, because like I don't know how he's going to be with his team up, because right now Namor relies on his slowing squid to be a good character, right? But now he has a gamma squid, so I don't know what that gamma squid does. Is it still going to be really good against dive? I'm assuming it just does more damage, so I'm actually going to put Namor in S, because I think it's going to be even stronger. That's a prediction, no idea. It's all dependent on how good that team up is, so he's going to go S. In fact, it's just for the lols, we're going to put him there. Now we have Moon Knight. Moon Knight's going to be very good after his ultimate changes. I would probably put him there, maybe, in between Star-Lord and Penny, because his ultimate has a lot more potency now. It's interesting to see how the DR is going to play out, the damage reduction, if you're not in the center. I might be completely wrong there. It might mean that everyone survives his ultimate. We'll see. But the increase in the increase of the speed and more talons, I think, is going to make it pretty lethal, especially if it's being comboed. So yeah, we'll keep him there. That might be wrong though. Mantis. So now she can stack her things, but she is also losing 25 health. I think that's overall going to make her really good, honestly, because you can get a 16-second damage boost on a DPS, or a 16-second heal on a tank. It's going to make her a lot better than she was before. So probably put her above Penny, like that. I think that's a good spot for her. I don't think she's S. I don't think she's going to be S for a while, just because she doesn't have as much healing, and she's very situational, but she's good in the right situations. Magneto, he's still very good. I'm honestly going to put him there. His ultimate is really good. He's just really strong. His ultimate cost is going up, but I don't think that's going to affect him too much. He's like the best tank in the game, bar Doctor Strange, so he's being S tier. We're putting Emma up there though. Emma's staying there. Emma is S. Emma is the best. Magic wasn't touched, but she's just a constant kind of decent pick in certain situations. So I think with Magic, I'm probably going to put her behind Star-Lord, like that. But she's a good pick in the right situation. Luna Snow, her ultimate is always going to be OP. I don't think she does as much healing as some of the other strategists. And also she requires more skill because of her shots and the way she shoots. Whereas Cloak and Dagger is also aim. Invisible Woman has a bit of leeway with her because you shoot and then it comes back. But she is like instant shots, so she's a little bit harder to play. So I'm going to put her in S simply just because her ultimate is very strong and it does change the outcome of games. Do I think she's going to be stronger than Rocket? You know what? I'm going to stay optimistic and put Rocket there in front of her. That's what I'm going to do. Loki, he did get a bit of a nerf, but he is really good. Loki, I put him ahead of Luna because he can get a Luna ult quicker than what she can get it. Jeff. Did Jeff get any changes? Jeff hasn't been changed yet. However, in high elo, he is very, very strong as a flank DPS. So usually I would just put Jeff down here. However, I think Jeff deserves a bit more than that, because if the right person plays him, he is really, really good. So this is based on a high elo game. I'm going to place him. I'm going to put him at the top of beta because he is really, really good if someone plays him really well. Iron Man, he's getting a smaller hitbox and 100 more health. I think he's going to be pretty good. I'll probably put him above Wolverine and Storm, like that. My Storm placement might be a bit low for her, but we're just going to keep her there now. Iron Fist, I don't really know anything about Iron Fist. I hate him as a character, so I'm just going to put him down to C, whatever. Hela, I always thought Hela was really good. I never thought she was bad like all the other tier lists would say. She went from like S tier to like C tier because of one change after season 0. I also always thought that Hela was good. I'm going to put her S tier. I think she's still the best hit scan in the game. Her ultimate's really good. Her changes are going to give her more damage output. She can stun faster, but she's going to not have a bird as often. I still think she's S tier. Hawkeye, he actually got loads of changes, and I really think he's going to be OP again because of his ultimate. So, so I'm actually going to put him in S tier because a good player, I think, will really be able to make him really, really good. Groot. So Groot has kind of been dominating, if you ask me, especially with the Namor combo. So I'm going to put him potentially there ahead of Invisible Woman. And I'm staying with Namor. Staying with Namor for the Gamma team up. We're going to keep him there for now. Doctor Strange, I've always thought Doctor Strange was really, really OP. He is losing damage and he's gaining 100 health in this Season 2 update. So I'm probably going to put him in S, in front of Groot. Is Namor going to be stronger? Probably not. I do think Magneto is a better tank right now, but with the new changes, Doctor Strange is probably going to be the same, if not more potent than Magneto again. Just because of his more survivability, but he is losing damage. Actually, he is losing damage. I mean, his ultimate is still game-changing, though. So I'm going to keep him there for now. I still think he's, you know, the strongest tank in the game, on par with Magneto. So Cloak and Dagger, they're not as strong as the other healers, but they are pretty strong. I'm honestly going to put Cloak and Dagger at the top of A tier. Ahead of the Thing. I'm going to put them there because I don't think they deserve to be S tier. They're not that OP. Captain America, he is receiving some pretty good buffs, so it's going to be interesting to see how he plays out. I'm probably going to put him... Is he going to be better than Bucky? I'm going to put him there. I think he's going to be a really strong tank, actually. I think a lot of these tanks are going to be really strong with these changes. So we'll see how that plays out. Hulk is pretty decent. I think Captain America is a bit better than him, though, with the changes. Especially with the team up with Bucky. But also, Hulk is getting a team up with Namor, so... I think I'll put him with Thor. I think he's in the same kind of boat as Thor. Like, pretty good. Or actually, does Thor deserve to be there? Thor probably does not deserve to be there. We're moving Thor down just because his ultimate isn't as good, right? His ultimate kind of dookie. Yeah, and we're going to move Scarlet Witch up a bit. Spider-Man's staying down there. Spider-Man's moving to the end of A tier. Okay, we're doing it. We're not going to ego the Spider-Man anymore. I do think the Scarlet Witch is going to be pretty good. In fact, I'm going to move Scarlet Witch up and then Magic down. There we go. We'll stay there. Black Widow, she's probably not getting any kind of noticeable buffs. She's still going to be C. She needs a damage boost to actually one-shot headshot. I don't think she's that good. Good players can make her really good, but yeah, she's not that good. Black Panther, again, good players can make him really good, but if you're not like a master at him, he's not very good. I'd probably say Black Panther's in B tier, honestly, because I feel like Magic does everything that Black Panther does, but a little bit better. Like, Black Panther can have those one situations where he does wipe like 3 squishies or something, but it needs to be a perfect situation for that, and the enemies need to basically not react. Whereas I think Magic has a lot more potential to do more than that. So, like, she's more reliable than what Black Panther is. So I'm going to keep him in B tier for now. And then Adam Warlock has kind of been finding his spot in the meta a little bit with the Strategist nerfs, ultimate nerfs. He's been picked a lot more with his Soul Bond. His Soul Bond has gone down 10 seconds, and because of that, I'm going to move him down the A tier. I'm going to put him probably there. He's going to give more health to tanks when they res, but less health to squishies. But he's still going to be like a decent pick. He's good to deal with dive, with Mantis. Yeah, I think this is my tier list for now. I don't want to dwell on things and start changing things, but this is my initial thoughts. And I also didn't say I am an Eternity strategist, so this is potentially influence from me as a strategist player. Before someone whines at me in the comments for where, you know, Squirrel Girl's placed. I'm a strategist player. That's what I know most about. And that's not why I put all the strategists in S tier before we say. But strategists do decide the course of the game right now, and their ultimates are very, very strong. So that's why they're S tier. But thank you so much for watching my predicted tier list. None of this is probably going to be correct at all. But this has been my experience so far. So we'll see how many I get correct and how many you guys shower me for. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and do check out my patch notes video if you haven't already seen it. Make sure you know what's coming in Season 2 and be ready to play. I'll see you guys next time.